This is Jesse from Iowa City, Iowa. Could Caitlin Clark become the Michael Jordan of the WNBA? Okay, at face value, at a glance, this question is laughable, but it's not. So I'm obviously old enough that I was right in the middle of Michael Jordan's rookie year with the Chicago Bulls. I didn't quite see him coming at Carolina, even though as a true freshman, he had hit the shot that won the national championship game over Georgetown. I was there, press row, front row in New Orleans, 1982. So 1984 comes around, Michael's rookie year. He stayed 2 more years at Carolina. The old joke was only one man could ever stop Michael Jordan. That was Dean Smith, who coached him at Carolina. I don't know why he didn't get to do more, but he didn't. And they didn't win anymore because of that. But his rookie year, he became the show of shows. And every town he went to would go crazy for him. And that exactly got duplicated last year by Caitlin Clark. Everywhere she went, people went bonkers for Caitlin Clark. Well, why was that? She can't jump. She's athletic, but she's not explosively athletic the way Michael Jordan was the most explosively athletic player I've ever seen. And I know about all the greats and Kobe's and Dominique's and all, but no, there's never anything like Michael Jeffrey Jordan as explosive athletically, spectacularly explosive athletically. He was rare air. He was Air Jordan, especially in his first 10 or so years in the league. And yet, what is it about Caitlin Clark? She's got it. She's got swagger. She's got, if you will, balls. She's tough. She's shrewd. She's not a good passer. She's all-time great. She makes 4 or 5 passes a game that I sit back and say, I didn't see that at Iowa. And she makes logo threes, and she makes them beautifully. She jump shoots the way Steph does from the logo, where she's not feet on the floor pushing set shots. She goes up, holds it, and flicks the wrist, and has incredibly underrated strength to shoot the ball effortlessly from the logo on a jump shot. Go try it. Ain't easy. She can do that. She opened this season with the triple-double last Saturday. She was spectacular as once again, she and the Fever dominated Angel Reese's Chicago Sky. And then game 2 at home against Atlanta, she put up big numbers again, and it went to the end, 7 seconds left, and suddenly the new coach, Stephanie White, had Caitlin inbounds the ball. She had to lob a high pass into the post. 2 shots were taken, neither made. And I'm like, I immediately tweeted, Caitlin Clark has to take the last shot. So Stephanie White, coaching Caitlin Clark, is already on the hot seat after 2 games, to me. I'm sure to a lot of people who love Caitlin Clark. But my point is, she's just got all-time it factor. She's doing things on a nightly basis where you sit back and say, oh, I'm not sure I've seen that and that and that. She's selling them out like crazy. She's forcing when she goes on the road, she's forcing the home team to play in a bigger arena because they're going to have a big payday. You can play the biggest arena with her and she'll sell it out. That's Jordan-esque. So in impact, she's already having Michael Jordan impact on the league, the way Jordan had it, even though there was already Magic and Bird and on and on and on. There wasn't a Jordan, and there hasn't been a Caitlin. And I keep saying this, but the WNBA, man, should all those stars, and you can argue some are more talented than she is, but they don't have her impact. But they should all get down on their knees every night before they go to bed and thank God for Caitlin Clark. She's going to make all of them a whole lot more money. Jeff from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, should the Mavs trade Flagg for Giannis? That's a very intriguing and enticing question. So Giannis will turn 31 in December. And here's my only issue with Giannis, who's obviously an all-time great player, first ballot Hall of Famer, going to be, for the next 2-3 years, perennial MVP candidate, while Cooper Flagg, to me, will just be a perennial all-star, but I'm not sure about perennial MVP candidate. I'll just go perennial all-star. But, quick sip. After Giannis, after he won that won the championship, a little bit of his diva began to show. And it's one thing after another, complaining about this, complaining about that. And if you put Giannis right now in Dallas with Kyrie, AD, and the veterans they have, you might start to have a little bit of a Brooklyn situation with KD and company, and obviously James and Kyrie. And you start to clash, because chemistry, see Oklahoma City Thunder, is so crucial to winning championships. Obviously, Cooper Flagg will be a much better shooter than Giannis has ever been. Cooper Flagg is a 40% three-point shooter in his ACC games. Much better free throw shooter, obviously. But again, perennial all-star, but probably not perennial MVP candidate. I wouldn't be shocked if he won one MVP, but I'm not going to bet on it. But he is the perfect fit for the veteran Dallas team right here, right now, because his intangibles are supreme. He's going to give you every ounce every night. He's going to fit in. He's a willing and gifted passer at 6'9", extremely athletic, leaper, shot blocker, weak side shot blocker. I mean, he is the realest deal. He is the whole package, and I think he'll be a great fit with the veterans, and they'll feed off his rookie energy. I just like the fit. Even though Giannis is the better player in a vacuum, I just love Cooper Flagg in Dallas. And no, I've heard it from all my friends about the conspiracy theory. Was this whole thing rigged? Let's get Luka to LA so the Lakers have another Showtime draw. And let's make sure that the lottery is rigged so that Cooper Flagg then replaces Luka to some extent in Dallas. I don't believe it at all. And the reason I've said this, I've heard lotteries are rigged for years. It's just impossible to rig something without it ultimately leaking and destroying the NBA. That's just me. There's going to be somebody disgruntled somewhere, and the story's going to leak that they rigged the lottery for the Dallas Mavericks. I just think they hit the lottery. I think the basketball gods said, you, Nico Harrison, you did the right thing with AD. AD's a better overall player on both ends of the floor than Luka. If they had stayed healthy this year, they would have been a contender, trust me. And now they're really a contender with Cooper Flagg. I would hang on for dear life with Cooper Flagg.